Team Fortress 2 is a game built on chaos and charm. But like all games, it has a deeper layer, a structure underneath filled with logic, flaws, and hidden vulnerabilities. And one man understood that layer better than almost anyone else: Robert Blody. Online he was known as Gear 489, and he was a figure whose actions will definitely echo through the game's story. Bloody's journey didn't start in TF2, it started in the 90s with games like Quake 2 and Unreal Tournament. For him, games weren't just entertainment, there was some system to understand. He started exploring the code, pulled apart the binaries, and sought to understand every input and output. He wasn't just a player, he was almost like a student of game logic. And when TF2 launched in 2007, it was a new world to most of us. But for Blody, it was a continuation. The source engine was familiar, its tool, its structure, it was already mapped into his mind. And where others saw maps and class, he saw variables and conditions. Within weeks, he began cataloging the game's weak points: slow state flags, damage calculations, and the entity control. And with this knowledge, Blody began working on what would become DarkStorm, a Source SDK-based cheat framework. Developed alongside another coder named Calvin, it was designed to demonstrate what was possible when the engine system were bent. DarkStorm wasn't just for cheating, at that point it was also a showcase of vulnerabilities. But it's a story for another video. In 2015, Blody made contact with Valve. He wasn't just reporting bugs, he offered a list of over 35 confirmed exploits, and the communication was directed at Tony Paloma, one of the few Valve developers who had historically engaged with the community. Out of those 35 bugs, 5 were patched, and the rest was ignored, and out of those 5, 3 could be resurrected through various meaning. And because of that, and eventually frustrated, Blody posted publicly. His tone was pretty blunt, he demanded actions or he would just stop cooperating. But Valve just stayed silent. Nowadays, we still have an impact of DarkStorm, because it laid the groundwork for many of the modern exploits. Its open source structure allowed it to be forked, rebuilt, and adapted into various cheating tools. While Blody stopped contributing directly, his early work became the foundations of the cheat ecosystem in some way, and Valve, having ignored one of the first major opportunities to engage with a well-documented exploit list, never closed the door fully. In the end, Robert Blody was a part of the TF2 cheating problem, but he was also the first to document it in details, test its limits, and show that even a well-loved game like TF2 at that time had a fragile core. His actions were definitely controversial, and I think his motivations can be debated on what if he was right or wrong. But the outcome is kinda clear. He saw what was broken, and Valve didn't listen. If you guys made it that far into the video, first of all, thank you. Secondly, I would love to have your opinion on that. What do you guys think of this person? And feel free to just like, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video, I guess.